What's up, guys? I'm here to let you know that Film Jams unfortunately has been bought out by the South Korean mine company, and now it's Film Gems. And I'm your host, Jason Henney, and we're in for a great show today because we're talking about the Blackmagic Pocket 6K.
Jason, what are you doing, dude?
I'm hosting the show. It's Film Gems. I thought we got bought out.
It's not Film Gems. It's Jams.
So I spent 2 hours on this shirt for nothing?
Okay, you want to move over? Thank you.
Film
So today we're checking out the Blackmagic Cinema 6K camera. We're gonna do a slow motion test on it on the 120p, compare it to the 4K. And we're also going to do some low light tests. Yes, another Blackmagic camera, but I think that's what the people want.
And I'm just here to represent Film Gems. Or Jams.
So Jason, you own the Blackmagic 6K and the 4K.
Right?
What are your thoughts on these cameras? I mean, do you think this new 6K is the way to go for most indie filmmakers?
Well, you know, when I bought it, I thought that, okay, new sensor, better image. Once I got it, it was pretty similar to the 4K, so it's got some features that make it an improvement, but is it really worth the extra $1,200? I think time will tell, and so I'm gonna keep working with it and figure that out.
What are your thoughts on the 120p on these cameras?
Well, that's something a lot of people aren't really talking about. Everybody's talking about the EF mount or the S35 sensor. People aren't talking about 2.8K 120 frames per second. That's really cool in a camera at that price range. That's a big deal for me personally.
Yeah, and it's also, I believe, a less crop. I think it's at 3 instead of 5 on the 4K now, which I think it should be a lot crisper and clearer.
Yeah. So we're gonna check some of that out?
Sure, you wanna do it right now?
Let's do it.
Okay. So one thing that I'm personally interested in, seeing the difference in the low light performance of these two cameras. You know, is the larger sensor going to make it better in low light? I mean, what are your thoughts on that?
What I've seen, it's pretty similar. They're both dual ISO, and that's a selling point for both of them. They're both great in low light, but I don't think one really pushes over the other. We're gonna find out.
Well, let's do a test, see if that theory is correct. Okay, so we have the 6K and the 4K Blackmagic cameras here, both with the 18 to 35 Sigma lenses on them. We're gonna test them at both of their dual native ISOs, 400 and 3200. It's gonna happen right now. So Jason, if you could do any one test comparing these two cameras, what would it be?
Can we actually fit them in a pocket?
That's a great idea. So, where do you go to tan?
Florida. You serious?
Yeah. No, I was just wondering where you go to tan because you're so
No,
look
yeah.
so much better. Like your skin just looks really nice.
Thank you. I've been called a golden god, but I don't really like that name.
Maybe we should film some shots of your skin tone for the skin tone test.
I don't know if you're being serious or not, but I hope you are because, yeah, I've gotten a lot of compliments about my golden glow.
Well, it's gonna cut to your skin like in a few seconds here, and then you're gonna know it's real. So Jason, you've done a couple features, you've done a lot of shorts, you're an experienced filmmaker. Would you use this for your next film?
What I like about this camera, the 6K or the 4K, is they feel like they're pretty universal at a price point that you can make a ton of different things really without limit. So yeah, I'd say it's great for anybody starting out, or maybe you have an ARRI and this could be a nice B cam.
I agree, yeah. We did a video comparing the ARRI to the Blackmagic 4K actually, and it was surprising how close we could get them to match.
It's really not all about the camera, and I think that's, people are getting caught up a lot in like, gotta have 6K, gotta have 4K, but really when it comes down to it, story is always gonna be above camera.
Couldn't agree with you more.
Sure, and it's super small, so you can fit it in places the ARRI can't go.
Like a car.
Or a taco.
Or a snail's shell.
Or an
All right, guys, we hope you enjoyed our comparison of the 6K versus the Blackmagic 4K cameras. Thanks to Michael Green for letting us use his 4K. And Jason, thanks for letting us use the 6K.
Absolutely, I had fun.
No, it's absolutely, I had fun.
What?
No, that's how I wrote the line.
Absolutely, I had a great time.
That's not even the right line. All right, guys, so let us know what you think about these cameras down in the comments, and we'll see you next week.
Film jams. I had so much fun on your show. What do you want from me? Ow. Is that on film? 'Cause I'm gonna need to show my lawyer.